hope.
Carrie Blasey's 11-year-old daughter, Emma, has type 1 diabetes. The coronavirus puts Emma at risk, and Blasey says this past month has been tough on the family.
This is a scary world right now.
To help the family stay healthy and germ-free, Blasey put this sign up at her door. It warns that someone in the house has an autoimmune disorder and asks deliveries be left without a signature. On Monday, security video shows this FedEx driver seeing that sign and then wiping down the package he was delivering.
I was shocked, like goosebumps. I couldn't believe that somebody, a stranger, took the time to make sure we were safe.
He also left this note behind, saying he sanitized the box and to stay safe.
I've never had somebody actually take the time and do what he did. I mean, that is such a selfless act.
Blasey says they put the sign up on March 12th, and this was the first time a delivery driver did this.
That single act made me forget about everything we've been going through.
She says she would hug him if she could, and thanks him for taking care of her family.
You know, it gives me hope for the future that we will be okay. This isn't such a bad thing right now.
In Boca Raton, I'm
Pike County is making sure its customers have less to worry about during the coronavirus pandemic. Key Foods in Milford is doing everything it can to ease its customers' concerns during this stressful time. News 13's Nick Volturo reports.
It's been a very difficult adjustment for Junior Debashi.
I've been in the business almost all my life. I have never ever seen it the way I see it now.
The owner of Key Foods in Milford is struggling to keep groceries on the shelves.
People can't get the food to their houses. The manufacturers can't really keep up with our demands.
But despite that, he's doing everything he can to make his customers' shopping experience less stressful.
We do offer deliveries to some locals in Milford. If they are sick or seniors, they can't come out.
Debashi's even footing the bill for customers who don't have money to eat out of his own pocket.
If you can't eat, you can find something to bring to your house, or a family or not, can't get any groceries, I'll be happy to help.
Debashi credits his passion for helping others from his poor upbringing in Yemen.
You give them a can of goods, that's like gold to them. You know, I seen it firsthand. So for somebody that comes and telling me that they are hungry, I'll be happy to help.
And for Debashi, this showing of gratitude is the least he could do for his community.
They're very good people. This is one of the best communities I ever served, really. And I seen how good, when they come together, they really come together.
Nick Volturo.
What do I see in others and how can I help? And I think if you see changes in others. Now, mental health's a real hard one, man, because I played in front of 65,000 people and no one knew, right? So people can hide it when it's their mental health. They don't limp into the room, and you go, oh, what's wrong with your knee? They don't, they can walk in and they can fake it. But if you're close enough to that person and you're starting to see signs that are out of character, what I say to people is, have the courage to step in, right? Are they being unusually grumpy or angry for no reason? Are they not keeping themselves as well when they used to look after themselves? Are they locking themselves in the room? Are they becoming antisocial? What I say is step in, ask the question, bro, you okay? What's up? I've noticed a few changes. Is there anything I can help you with? And then the other thing that's really important is you don't have to be the psychiatrist, like I'm a butcher. I can help people because I have been there and done that, but there's experts in this field, and if you go and see an expert, they're going to help you. Now, sometimes that's scary. So I say to, people who are trying to help people that might be struggling with mental health, is just walk that path with them. Don't try and give advice if you don't know. Just be there to listen and care, because it's a lot of the symptoms are the same, but it's really different for different people. So walk with them, offer to go to the psychiatrist with them or the doctor or whatever that may be, and just try and understand without judging would be my best advice on trying to help people.
And masks. They are all hot commodities right now. Child's volleyball player Katie Warren is helping to fill the need, and it's become quite the family affair.
You sew them face to face and leave a little hole, and then you flip them inside out.
Child's junior Katie Warren's interest in sewing goes back almost a decade.
I did this program called Girls of Grace when I was probably, 10?
She never dreamed an old hobby would turn into a necessity for so many people.
Going from being an athlete, volleyball 6 days a week, no break, and then going to sitting in the house, we were kind of bored. She got like 70 comments on her post in like 2 hours, and probably 75% of them were, I want 1, or I want 4, or I want 6.
So Katie enlisted the help of her mom Bonnie and grandmother Jeannie Cloud, an upholsterer by trade.
They've caught on. It's taken a while.
And the trio got to work, looking to help others, enjoying each other's company in the process.
It's been nice. Well, it's 3 generations here working, so we haven't been hugging or anything, but it's been great to have this bond with them.
It's nice that we're doing something like of hers. I feel like a lot of times we do our volleyball, she comes to my volleyball games, or we do her schoolwork, but doing something for her and that she's so passionate about is just so amazing for us.
A passion that's helping others.
And it's neat, it's nice to be helping somebody out.
And building memories, 3 generations strong.
Who were affected by a fire last night at Clay Pond Commons. The coronavirus pandemic has changed the way they've gone about bringing aid. WNBF's Zach Wilcox spoke with some of the people who were there today gathering their belongings.
Well, the home and work order just got a bit more complicated for some people at Clay Pond Commons. One renter told me he's figured his plan out while the Red Cross is helping others to figure out theirs.
I was driving to go get some food, and my girlfriend called me telling me there was a fire, so I took a U-turn, came right back, and I saw this whole thing was gone.
Kevin Del Castello was shocked when he saw that a good portion of his building at Clay Pond Commons was in flames. Del Castello told me he's been practicing social distancing and staying at home as much as he can, but now he can't stay at his apartment for a few days until the power is restored.
I'm luckily staying with my mom right now, just so I don't have to go be around a lot of people around this time.
While social distancing is still on Kevin's mind despite the fire, it's also still something the Red Cross has to take into consideration while helping the more than 50 people who were forced from their homes.
With a number that big of people displaced, what we would usually do would be to open a shelter. But in this case, because of the current issue with the outbreak of the coronavirus, that's not the best or safest option for us at this time.
Instead, the Red Cross is providing financial assistance so people can find a place to stay. The fire also affected the way the Red Cross went about handling the fire as it was going on.
We also had at least 8 other virtual volunteers that were responding virtually, trying to make sure that we social distance as best we can while continuing our mission.
Although more than 4 dozen people are having to figure out their living situation, some more temporarily than others, fortunately no one was hurt by the fire and the cause is still under investigation. In Horry County, Zach Wilcox, WNBF.
Safely helping out seniors. 9 News reporter Raven Richard tells us about the Adopt a Senior program.
These items are being collected on the front porches of houses here in Deerfield Township for seniors in need. At this time, it may be unsafe for many to leave their houses. Drive around Deerfield Township and you'll see bags of tissue, shampoo, and other products lined up. It's the Adopt a Senior Care Package program.
This idea of adopting a senior program came about after I talked to the United Way of Warren County.
Lil Lutz Hadding is a trustee in Deerfield Township. She asked folks if they could become neighborhood captains and make their front porches available for drop-offs.
There's a lot of folks here in our community that need help to be taken care of, and that's why it resonated with me that this was something to raise my hand for.
But I thought, well, the folks that I know well are going to do this because I know who they are, I know their character. But to see other people do it as well and to watch it grow was really inspiring.
Some of the items include hand sanitizer, soap, toothpaste, disinfectant wipes, and even hard candy.
We have seniors that are scared that they've already been sheltering in place for a few weeks already. They're frightened that maybe they're not going to get their basic needs met.
Items are being collected at Warren County Community Services until they're distributed later this week. And you can still help out by contacting United Way in Warren County and asking what other items they need.